This is Lara and Aris making your day with the seventh part of an article I wrote on great civilizations. The chapter, The Rise of Judaism. Continue to quote. Why did Egyptians and Romans eject the uncivilized Jews? Most probably when the ancient peoples politely offered to allow Jews to contribute Yahweh, their God, to the common pantheon of ancient gods and join their body politic. The Jews insulted and repelled them with these words, "There is only one God and we are His chosen people, and all of you are destined for hell." If you were an ancient Egyptian or Roman, how would you react? Surely you would answer, "You arrogant pieces of dung. How dare you speak to us, your masters, in this manner? You're nothing more than disturbers of the peace, subversives of public order. You should be ejected from civilized society." And they were ejected, dispersed, and sent on to the diaspora, weeded by 20 centuries of persecution and forced to be the super race they are today. For 2,000 years they were the wandering Jews, a people without a country, uprooted and tempest-tossed. They became British Jews, Polish Jews, Italian Jews. No matter where they went, they were shunned and rejected by those to whom they desperately offered their allegiance. They became isolated individuals whose existence was bounded by birth and death, and whose only concern was self. As a result, they were driven to desperate self-seeking, a vicious, greedy, selfish, miserly people, as the rest of the world pictured them, as Shakespeare's Shylock, demanding his pound of flesh, as Charles Dickens' Fagin, teaching little children how to cheat and steal. You know, Christian Germany once welcomed the Jews and treated them better than others. Jews spoke Yiddish, which sounds like German, had Germanized names like Goldberg, and gave their loyalty to their gracious hosts. Then, on November 2nd, 1917, during the First World War, when Germany under Kaiser Wilhelm II and Great Britain were locked in mortal combat, the British Foreign Secretary, Arthur James Balfour, wrote a letter to Baron Rothschild promising a national home for the Jews in Palestine as a war aim of the First World War. It was an empty promise that was never kept, but it appealed to Jews of the Zionist movement all over the world, including Germany. A year later, the Germans lost the war and felt betrayed by the Jews. It was this hatred of the Jews that Adolf Hitler exploited to unite the Germans, rearm them, and goose-step them towards World War II. More about this after these messages. This is Lara and Aris making your day with the seventh part of an article I wrote on great civilization. Chapter, The Rise of Judaism. My dear friends, during World War II, 6 million Jews were massacred by the Germans. After the war, the survivors wanted to go home to Palestine, once promised to them. The British and the Arabs sought to exclude 600,000 Jews from Palestine. But they forgot one thing. The wandering Jews of Europe were isolated individuals without a sense of nationhood. But the Jews that found themselves in Palestine were no longer isolated individuals. They were an ancient people come home to an ancient land, trying to revive the shattered dreams of 2,000 wandering years. And the Jews in Palestine, with a renewed sense of nationalism, beat the British and beat the Arabs again and again and again. 2,000 years after they were ejected by the Romans, the Jews were at last back in Palestine. The World War III has been described as the war that will end civilization. Pope Francis once called the war against terrorism as the beginning of World War III. The war against terrorism is a holy war, a jihad of Islam fundamentalists against the civilization itself, with the Jews in the middle of it. The real beginning of that war was the expulsion of the Jews from Palestine by the Romans in the 1st century. And the beginning of the end is the return of the Jews in Palestine in the 20th century. The World War I was fought mostly in Europe. World War II was fought in Europe and Asia, but not in North and South America. But World War III spares no country and no city in the entire world. It has already begun. The great war between Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. The war that will end the world as we know it. This is Larry Henares making your day, saying good day, God bless you. Thank you very much for being with us. Till next time, hasta la bye-bye.